Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another fantastic day here at GSA. Today, we have got quite the matchup in the Nonstop 70-star tournament, round 2, Dwhatever versus Sigotu. And with me on co-commentary, we got Bad Dronis. How's it going,
Hi.
sir?
I'm so excited for this.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think that it's going to be pretty spicy. Dwhatever flexing right now with the big boy firsties. He's in the call. Dwhatever, how are you feeling?
Yo, it's good. I'm scared, a little bit nervous because Sigotu is really good. He's gotten pretty good paces in Nonstop as well, so it's gonna be tough.
Definitely. This will be a battle. Gonna have to bring the A game. Can you do it? Have you been doing much 70, Nonstop 70?
Not runs, but I've been doing stage RTA to just not get rusty. So
Okay.
I hope I prepared enough.
Well, I guess we'll have to see it unfold. What are you feeling, Badro?
I think this one could really go either way. Both these are contenders for the entire tournament. And you've got Sigotu obviously on keyboard, the god. But Dwhatever, just a god in general. You know, he could pull out like a 30, who knows.
That'd be pretty hot. That'd be pretty spicy. Well, Sigotu will not be joining us for the interview. D, any last words before you get into the kitchen and start cooking up something nice?
Yeah, I just gonna hope that it's a hot race. So enjoy that and see ya later, I guess.
All right.
Good luck,
man.
Thank you.
Okay, so Nonstop 70. I've seen a couple of these at this point. At first, I wasn't too familiar with the category, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. You know, pretty similar to 70 with a couple minor differences here and there, but pretty much the same. It's mostly just how you get out of the level sometimes. Might be a death, might be a stage exit. The thing I find the most interesting is the lives. How you really have to be careful about your lives.
Yeah, well, it depends on what route you do, but you can't die more than like twice without having to pick up extra lives along the way. So due to all the stages that you intentionally die in, so you don't have to go all the way back to the lobby, you might be seeing them enter bits with 0 extra lives, maybe 1, but there's not much room for error.
And if they do end up dying, then it's a game over. And
luckily, it is a best of 3.
That is true. That is true. Wouldn't be the absolute end of the world. But we're going to get it popping here now. The countdown is initiated. Dwhatever versus Sigotu.
Yeah, no intro either, so we'll be right off to Lactu Skip. And I think they're going to both go for Island Hop.
Okay. I've yet to see that in a race, but that, I imagine, saves a lot of time in Nonstop. Just as it does in 70. But perhaps even more.
Sigotu misses. That's going to put Dwhatever off to a short lead.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. 10 seconds. You know, it's a pretty short category. 30 minutes, 30-ish. 10. Well, it's not really 10 seconds. It's like 8-ish, 9.
Yeah.
But anything you can take. But yes, Dwhatever going for it, and Sigotu probably as well.
So we're going to see him go up for Island Hop here. Sigotu taking the same route. Dwhatever, no stranger to it, does it all the time in normal 70, but he's going to bonk.
Big boy bonk. Oh, but the big boy
Second
firstie.
try.
Oh!
He's going to fail. If I were him, I'd just get bomb clip and come back later.
Oh, and Sigotu failing it as well. Man, I can't believe Sigotu is on keyboard. That really blows my mind. Nice bomb clip.
I watched him do some Nonstop, and you would never know.
And pretty much about even here. Dwhatever with a slight lead after all that jazz. No player landing. Island Hop. So you think they're going to go back to BOB for that star, or they're just going to get another star somewhere else?
I would assume so. If not, you'd probably have to skip the HMC late route, which I would assume they're going for. So to have 30 stars after LLL, you'd have to go get Sky Jump. You could really do it any time between WOMPs and CCM, because almost all of those segments in the middle go from the lobby carpet and back to the lobby carpet. So there's really no difference in time which way you route it.
Oh, Sigotu having some trouble. He actually went for OG cannonless. No setup. which was kind of shocking. Doing it again.
He's this again.
This man, he's got balls of steel, as some might say. But having a bit of a moment trying to get back up here.
Yeah, in the meantime, Dwhatever is just moving along pretty smoothly. Sigotu off to quite a big deficit.
And there it is. Took him a little bit, but did make it happen. And I think that's partially like a game one thing. You know, you're willing to play a little bit more frisky, a little bit more sassy in game one.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So I can see where he's coming from. Getting all these
I
coins.
don't know what that shot from Sigotu was. That looked pretty spicy.
Yeah, I liked the side flip double jump, but unfortunately, grabbed the ledge, missing a cycle here.
Missed like 3 at this point.
Yeah, he's been having a moment here in Womps. Dwhatever gaining a really nice start on game one over Sigotu. And that's it.
Yeah, really fast from Dwhatever.
Knows what he's doing. So gonna go back in here now for Top of the Fortress and Owlus.
Yeah, one thing that you should keep in mind is when you get to the top, you can do a kind of a camera setup, so you can just hold a notch off the long jump, but if you're not familiar with it, you'll have to kind of like wait for the camera to pan. We'll see what Dwhatever does. I think in the first race against Rock Chalk, he didn't do like a camera setup, so we'll see.
Ooh.
And he does have it this time. So that's what I was talking about. Saves a bit of time.
Yeah, that was really quick. Dwhatever's got the strats. Looking like he's well practiced, at least in Womps, but there's a lot more stages to go. We're 3 minutes in, and we're already heading to Dark World with 8 stars.
Yeah, Sigotu's got the whole second trip to Womps to do. Both of them electing to die. If you're worried about lives, you can elect to exit course instead, and it's not that much slower, maybe a second.
Really? I imagine it'd be quite a bit, but I guess you have to account for the falling out of the level, and all that.
I think it's like 2, but I don't want to like throw out random numbers.
Co-commentator throwing out random numbers.
I do whatever not
Sigotu.
precise cycle.
Sigotu almost falling off the side there, getting denied. I don't know what happened there. It looked like he got hit by a bullet bill or something.
Slow start. We'll have to see like mentally if he can reset for some of the coming levels, because in a category like this, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, that's really what it's about. I mean, in general. Ooh, nice turnaround. Yeah, it's nonstop. But even like racing in general and speedrunning in general, you know, if it gets too bad, you can reset. But it's a race, so you got to keep going. And how you can pick yourself up, dust off your shoulders, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That's a very important part of racing. Being a good racer is being able to, you know, leave it in the past. It happened, accept it, move on.
Yeah, I think the one stage at a time mentality can go a long way here.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that one. One stage. I guess nonstop is really one stage at a time.
Otherwise, it would be 1 star, but just for this category.
Right.
Sigotu with an interesting Dark World pattern.
Yeah, I like that jump dive. That reminded me of like this old school, well, not really old school, but a method of speeding up the cycle a bit. I don't really see anybody do it.
Is that still Shig?
Not sure, to be honest. I was dazzled with Dwhatever's ability to open the door and get into the Princess slide.
Yeah.
On first try. I feel like that's pretty impressive. Sometimes that slide can give you quite a bit of trouble getting in there.
So we'll probably see Dwhatever hit sky jump after wing cap here. Oh no, a missed throw from Sigotu. This is really not what he was hoping for in his first race.
Yeah, it seems like it's still in his head a bit. He's still, you know, getting used to the feeling. Could be very nervous. It's possible. A lot of players in the interviews say they're always very nervous, especially on game one. It's kind of the game to shake it off, you know, get it out of your system, and then have a cleaner game 2, game 3.
I definitely think it's a mental comfort that it's not all on the line if you make one mistake. Dwhatever getting sky jump. Doesn't get that kind of double jump dive he's looking for, but it's not much of an issue. So go to on the slot. Pretty routine from both.
Taking care of business. Just another day at the office. Crunching numbers. Signing papers. Sigotu, no finish line. Still able to finish, though.
We'll see Dwhatever head into CCM.
Oh,
I
I
hope
have a hard
everyone's seen a
time.
non. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes getting out of stages can be very hard, and you have to do that a lot in this category, so I can sympathize with Sigotu's frantic pausing there.
He's going to start off with the side here. You need 78 coins at the end, so if you miss 2, then you'll have to get back up. Misses 1 off the jump. Sigotu had a pretty clean wing cap, but he didn't ledge grab the switch.
That seems really hard, especially on emulator. Like he doesn't really have shadows, and that honestly shadows help a lot with visual cues in this game. But
I mean, I'm on emulator and I have shadows on. I don't know what the setting is.
could be his computer, just maybe not enough power. Might need to upgrade the hardware.
Okay, Dwhatever having a pretty okay CCM. It's a little bit scary because if you have a bad long jump, you can die off that little slippery part. But he's saving the penguin, and he's gonna pick up both stars in one go, and then head up the wooden ramp part and do a triple jump wall.
So US version is the desired version for Nonstop, would you say?
I would say so. Like most of the Japanese time save that would come in 70 stars from the intro, which is obviously not a factor in Nonstop 70. So I don't know how much time Japanese would lose, but I'm sure it would lose some amount.
Yeah, especially like with the star placement on the penguin star there. Dwhatever struggling to get up here. Does manage it. And I love this ending here. It's so smooth.
Yeah. He needs to have just enough coins. So well done from him. No hiccups so far. It's been a pretty smooth run other than failing island.
Yeah, Dwhatever not hesitating. Confident in his moves. Moving the red hat guy at a pretty alarming pace. Might need to call somebody soon. It's going to get too hot in here. Might have a overheating issue.
Probably.
Don't want anybody getting hurt. Sigotu as well, having a pretty nice Cuckoo Mountain.
Interesting,
oh, okay.
Penguin grab.
That looks faster because I saw the jump dive and I was like, I don't know, dive grabbing is pretty slow. You got to get
That's
up.
actually a really interesting possible optimization from Sigotu, getting it with the punch and stuff. I should go back and watch that later.
Ooh, Sigotu crouching quick. Might have been worried about a snowball hitting him in the face, but
Ooh,
there
he's
might be a
having some
snowball.
trouble.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a nice job.
Ooh.
Definitely practice that part. You can tell from how smooth that triple jump wall kick into the triple jump dive.
I'm very impressed by the angles that Sigotu is getting because on keyboard, right, you only have up, left, right, down arrows.
Yeah.
And he just looks like he's on a control. Like, it's so smooth. Shout outs to Sigotu, the keyboard warrior.
Dwhatever getting first match with the punch grab.
Yeah, that was a beautiful grab. Typically, you see people grab him like way further down, but Dwhatever not even letting Mips get a whole stride in.
Yeah.
Doesn't have time for that.
I think actually the dive grab might not be as much slower in Nonstop because then you can just grab the star and roll out off of that. Whereas if you punch grab him, you kind of have to go in a U around that wall to get an SS. Okay, Dwhatever landing successfully on the second pillar. That's pretty much the hardest part of the outside section. Long jumps for safety, you can dive and roll out over that gap, but obviously you have more risk of death. He uses a Mario Cam setup here, which I think is pretty nice. Helps him get that talent star pretty comfortable.
I love that so much. Shifting Sandland's got to be one of the smoothest.
Dwhatever, getting that awesome pyramid, like kind of bonk on the fence, like you would do for SSL 100.
Right.
You can do that to grab the star and fall. Right onto the secrets and Dwhatever.
Okay.
I don't know what that was for, but a good SSL from him. Definitely one of the scarier stages.
Yeah, that was lightning, Speedy Gonzalez McGee right there. Shifting Sandland. Sigotu, let's see what he's got though. Gets the dive grab.
LOL, another scary one. Since you're picking up all 4 stars outside, you kind of have to watch the cycles based off the rising and sinking platforms in the lava, the shifting puzzle pieces for the red coins, And most importantly of all, the black kind of mesh raft that you go toward for Bully the Bullies. When you go back to get in the volcano, you want that to be in a position where you can long jump without burning yourself. That'll let you do lava boost without collecting extra coins. So go to doing the Triforce long jumps in SSL to avoid the stony path. Very nice to see.
He's got to do what he can. Right now, a little bit of a deficit, but with strats like that, he will slowly creep on D.
That was quite smooth.
But Dwhatever kind of killing Lethal Lava Land at the moment. See how these bullies go. This seems like the hardest part. And no problem.
That's amazing. It's really hard to get them in a good position. See that the raft there is going to be in a good position for him to long jump to here. He was so early. He has to wait for it a little bit. Skips the ledge grab too. That means you were on a very good long jump trajectory.
Dwhatever with the trajectory.
Oh, missed the lava boost!
That's gonna hurt his
romp. The volcano manually at this point.
Yeah, I agree with this.
We're showing off a bit.
All right, this is an opportunity for Sigotu to sneak in. He had, I'd say, a better shifting sand land. Oh, struggling with this wall kick a little bit though. Nice. That looks really hard.
I also want to mention that Dwhatever and Sigotu do different patterns for the reds, where Sigotu goes in kind of an L clockwise and then runs through the middle coins. Dwhatever kind of goes clockwise and gets a bit of a faster pattern, but it's more precise. Sigotu kills the bully, and this has looked pretty smooth as well. You could definitely save time over D.
Yeah, we'll see how these bullies go. All right, rounding them up. Pretty good. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
a double bully.
Wombo. The bully
It'll take care of it in the end.
This mesh, though, it's looking good. Should be able to... Oh, never mind.
Good ledge grab.
Ooh,
no,
what a
not gonna work.
firstie.
Alright, so 4 HP. He's gonna have to grab some coins. Okay, so I guess he's gonna... Okay, he's fine. Dwhatever got a good jet stream. Going for HMC late, as evidenced by NDDD with 30 stars. Sigotu makes that long jump. Definitely some place you've seen runners struggle throughout this tournament. It's definitely one of the harder things to do, and the geometry is pretty tricky. If you miss the long jump, you can't ledge grab or like wall kick to save yourself.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's from what I've seen, for all the races I've watched, people have been able to land it pretty impressively. But I have seen Lunar Jump himself, the man himself. Drop that one a couple times. But here we are in Fire Sea, Dwhatever, moving. Sigotu with the swims.
I don't want to talk for Sigotu. Go ahead.
Dwhatever doing a good job of keeping the lead. Not squandering it at all, pretty much just chugging along, no big mistakes.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice lava boost as well. He looks pretty early. Beautiful. He's so early. I wanted to point out earlier, Sigotu does like a pretty nutty keyboard strat in Fire Sea, where he kind of falls back through the hole with the pole that you climb up. It's very interesting. Sigotu looked like he was going to miss the jet stream star, but he recovers pretty well.
Yeah, I had to wrap around for it there. That's going to hurt him a little bit, but front sob's nice. Dwhatever with quite a spicy Fire Sea. Can Sigotu follow it up? What is this keyboard strat you are talking about?
So after the third red in the cage, he's actually going to wall kick back up and go down through the square opening. Rather than falling to the ground and doing the double jump like Dwhatever does, he's just gonna go like pretty much on a beeline to that fourth red. It's really interesting. It makes you a bit earlier for lava boost as well. He pulls it off well. So all eyes on him.
Ooh, okay.
Beautiful.
That was actually that's like the old strat. Oh my goodness.
And he's, yeah.
So go to the nut
He
case.
could still make lava boost with this. despite missing the long jump wall kick. That's incredible. What a play from Sigotu.
Yeah, really. My goodness. That's a throwback. Because when Siglemic, way back in the day, used to do the damageless speedruns of 120, he would do that strat for the red coin.
It's really interesting. I never knew that.
Or try to. Shoutouts to the subscribers, by the way. We got some double clock action. Welcome Bone T and Liani Ka to the Clock Club. Very much appreciated. As you know, all subs, donations, bits go towards this tournament's prize pool winners. Thank you very much. Please show us those fresh new clocks.
Yeah. So in the meantime, Dwhatever's had a good secrets. He avoids breaking the boxes to save some life. Big ol' long jump.
I love this strat.
Yep. So if you don't know, he's gonna have to beat the elevator up here. That fall damage is gonna make it a bit tougher. Misses the first punch, he's gotta go fast.
Okay.
He's got it though.
Oh!
Can he get to the side? Okay. Very nail biting from Dwhatever.
Yeah, that's a bit of a monk up right there, but Dwhatever securing it just in time.
On the THI.
Go-to now in the building in Wet Dry World has an opportunity here to make up some time over D. Man, I just love how Nonstop 70, like even though it's still 70 stars and you're still doing the same stars for the most part, the movement is radically different. Like,
Dwhatever dies. He fell off getting the second secret. He ran over the edge.
Yeah, too much speed.
THI starts with the normal secrets movement and then follows into just getting Piranha Power, then top of the mountain, and then follows up with the cave. Dwhatever second try has to do the standard triple jump, a little bit slower but a bit safer. Sigotu could definitely make up some time. He's not as far behind as he was before.
Yeah, he's creeping up. Oh, Sigotu wanting to make sure the camera's all good.
You can see how they position their long jump. They were trying to brush the top of the fence to kind of butt slide off of it. Saves a little bit. Sigotu!
Okay.
Wow, both of these runners having a very close call. Dwhatever side flips the opposite way. He kind of overran the star.
I've seen people side flip Let's Grab that pipe, but what Dwhatever just did looked pretty solid as well. I thought you had to side flip to grab the pipe, but I guess not.
Guess not. But like,
oh, no clip for Dwhatever.
That's alright, not too big of an issue. Where in normal Nonstop, you would side flip, like your side flip would be going in like the upright direction. So that way you'd grab the pipe on the double jump, but he like ran past the star, so you had to side flip back to the left and then go around to the right. Probably just a little accident.
Oh yeah.
Cave can be pretty scary, but Dwhatever is a master at this part. Okay, wrapping it up. Now, he's got 2 lives left, which means he will have to grab someone up somewhere. There's a good one in TTM right under the breeze, which you can get at the end of the level. There's also one in Rainbow Ride when you long jump to the cruiser. You can get the one on the little falling blocks.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people grab the one next to the breeze star. I thought that was required, but I guess it's a backup play.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to be safe either in a race.
True. Would not want a game over. That would be some bad
Firsty.
Whatever. Get it at firsty, you know, if you're trying for it, it's kind of nutty. Usually not the case, but reacting to it can be pretty hard. Oh, I love the up there.
Gotta watch out for invis walls when you fall from the mountain, but he's alright.
Yeah, TTM littered. Tall mountain littered with tall invisible walls.
Ooh, Dwhatever, missing that. We'll see if he can recover. Normally he's such an... I don't know, he's like the best TTM Reds.
Oh!
X-Kim.
Commentators curse. Dwhatever slipping on these Reds a bit. Couple of bonks. I think this will be the first time that Sigotu and Dwhatever are in the same stage since
They overlapped in THI a little bit. It's a bit longer with the cave.
Oh,
But yeah, it's definitely a bit shorter. TTM is about like 1:10 long if you do it fast. So you can look, the lead is maybe like 45 seconds. Maybe a bit more.
Not going to go down that easily. It definitely seems like Sigotu has cleared his mind.
Sigotu does a kick off the wall to set himself up for the backflip. Ooh, belly slide and a rollout. Okay, that was a bit...
That was interesting.
Whatever with a high triple jump. Not going to follow that well.
Nice back up.
There's a few different ways to get off the snowman's head. Probably do a... Yeah, that's a... Okay, probably not what he was hoping. Well, I don't know. He definitely didn't want to dive there, but... Maybe he was trying to get that kind of long jump. There's so many different options, you know, you never know what someone's going to do until they...
Ooh, I love that. Side flip, dive rollout. Sigotu into the breeze star. Quickly coming in here and has even more time to make up over Dwhatever. Dwhatever slipping up a little bit on Snowman's head as well.
Yeah, agreed. His second half has been a little bit iffy.
Yeah, a little sloppy. Not awful. You know, not the
other than the death. He hasn't had any big mistakes.
Not able to get the wall kick and no backup either.
Okay. You saw Dwhatever got the deep freeze star, like doing the normal bonk. Whereas in Nonstop, it's more advantageous to just roll out into it because you have to wait for your bonk animation to complete before exiting course. Little things like that can give Sigotu a bit of an edge.
Oh, he bonked to grab the star?
Well, he bonked like on the deep freeze with the fall down like you would normally.
Right. Having to wait for that bonk animation. Could be. Ooh, wow.
Okay, that's a good play from Sigotu. He gets the 6th red, then jumps up on the bully platform. Where you saw Dwhatever, he got the bully first, and then went to get both of the reds. Which is a bit slow. You saw he had to hit the bully like 4 different times, but Sigotu, I've never seen that before.
That was cheeky. That was slick.
You see new things every day. Oh, that triple jump.
Oh, so close. So what's ideal there? Like what Sigotu just did? Diving into the hole and then getting up? Or
you can like... Actually, I don't know, but I think if you just roll out on the very top... Wait, hold on. Dwhatever's going for the box jumper. Very nice. That saves a good bit of time because you have to go and open the door and then do a side flip wall kick. Oh, he almost hit the switch as well. That would have been insane.
So what's up with butt press from that jump? Is it just you land on it, you get it, or is it like a height thing, like you jump a certain height?
I don't know if it's due to like height or speed, maybe.
Oh yeah, I've heard speed.
Part of the hard part is that when you slide down the little island in the middle of the cavern, the slopes are at an angle, so you kind of want to go like up leftish when you slide, or like you have to slide on a particular part of it to get a trajectory to the switch, which Dwhatever did. But also, like, you probably have to be high enough or leave your... I don't know, I can't talk, I'm sorry. You have to slide long enough to get enough speed to hit the switch. I guess that you just didn't do it quite right. It's very difficult. I don't really understand it.
Sigotu going for the door opening strats here. Whatever, cooking it up in Rainbow Ride.
What Sigotu did is like the standard. You can roll out into the star. Oh, he almost got it too, but no.
Whatever, with a nice, pleasant conversation. Probably one of the few moments where you can take a quick breather.
Yeah, no, seriously. Like, the whole upstairs just keeps trucking, like, until you hit the tippy door, like, you don't have the moments to breathe.
Oh, not landing the ledge grab there. Oh, didn't want to grab that pole. Dwhatever. Fumbling a little bit here in Rainbow Ride, but...
Yeah. It definitely lost him a good bit of time. You see what he does here on the cruiser, you definitely don't want to miss the cannon or fall off. Or get hit by Lakitu as you
Yeah.
shoot out of it. Which happened to be whatever.
Might be having the memories. Oh, the revenge!
Lakitu! Revenge!
Justice has been served. Dwhatever taking Lakitu. No remorse. Okay, you're gonna come on over here.
A little bit faster to go by the fire, I guess. So Dwhatever actually making up a bit of time in HMC, but losing it back in Rainbow. We'll have to see if Sigotu can continue to close the gap. It's really not that much now.
Yeah, he's been creeping up this whole time. Right on Dwhatever's back. Dwhatever hand on the wheel, but Sigotu reaches
Oh, he dies!
over. Oh! Okay.
Not a costly death, but a death nonetheless. Also keep in mind that Dwhatever has 1 life, so if he takes an intentional death after TTC, he's going to be on 0 going into bids. Very tight. Alright, starting off TTC. Get that double jump. That's pretty cool if people pull it off. Got a ledge grab, unfortunately. Do the normal stomp the ball move in, not going for 100 points, which is an alternative you can do in this stage. Instead of something like, I don't know, THI cave or something along those lines. Nice rollout under the box there to get moving bars. It's definitely something you have to practice with the camera movement. So second time TDC has been pretty smooth for Dwhatever. I'm gonna grab these 3 stars, which are basically sitting right on top of each other. Just use a couple kicks to move Mario into the respective cages. Gonna finish up with reds. Sigotu going for TDC 100. I haven't seen many people do it in this tournament. You're gonna see him do a kind of double jump kick to grab the star and triple jump.
Oh,
Gonna have to do the backup.
So if he's doing 100, oh, maybe not doing 100, just taking care of reds first.
Yeah, I guess he's not doing 100 actually. If you were doing 100, you would break like the 10 coin box at the start, so that's my fault. I don't know. I actually don't know what the timing is to do reds at the beginning versus the end.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he had the angle, but did not get the wall kick.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah, that was a bit hot.
So Dwhatever having 0 lives, stuff like this triple jump dive. Yeah, see, he's going very safe. He might want to grab the 1 up there. Nope, gonna pass it by. I mean, there are quite a few to get in bits. We'll see if he wants to grab one or not.
Alright, so go to now. 70 stars and oh my goodness, Dwhatever almost slipping through the cracks. Gonna pick that one
got
up.
that one up.
After that happening, he is not wanting to
So
risk
go
it.
to up the stairs now. Not that
Could
far
come down
behind at
throw.
all.
Could be a triple jump wall kick. Kind of crazy. Dwhatever had a massive lead, but you know, to go to keeping it going, triple jump wall kick here from D.
Dwhatever hasn't even played that bad. Just a couple deaths and small mistakes. And Sigotu has been keeping. See, Sigotu has 4 lives going into bits. I don't think he took any accidental deaths. Alright, throws for Dwhatever. It's all up to him now if he wants to take game 1 over Sigotu. First one good. Sigotu missing moving light.
Alright, winding up for the second throw. It's Sigotu taking a big fall. It's looking like game 1 will be going to Dwhatever. Needs one more throw on Bowser. A low 31. Not
Closes it out.
check.
2 deaths and a low 31. That might even be a PB for him.
Yeah, outside of the mistakes,
This is a PB.
The
This PB is
deaths.
3120.
Dwhatever landing himself a cheeky little PB here on game 1. Gotta be feeling good about that.
3107. Before Nonstop really took off, Toast Rider's time was a 3114, so Dwhatever beating that. Kind of legacy record.
Yeah, Nonstop. Speaking of that, Nonstop kind of taking off. It's really interesting to see how it's becoming more of a legitimate category. You know, at first, like you said, It was basically Toast Rider off on his own, doing his thing, having some fun. But now we've got a tournament. Money is involved. The people are in it to win it, and it's a super fun category. Like,
yeah,
we kind of making our own rules here in the speedrunning community. So go to wrapping it up. Game 1. GG. Speedrun GG.
Let me see the flags in chat. Not a bad run from Sigotu. Like, he definitely lost a minute or so in WOMs just to doing OG and missing cycles and the like.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll play it a little more safe. Might have been just kind of going balls out for games 1, but game 2 we might see a little more reserved gameplay. Conservative.
Yeah, I think that's probably expected. At least no OG. Do we have a short break between races? Like 2 minutes?
We will see. Cheese is in the back room coordinating the start. Typically a short minute. Get back into it. I feel like especially with Nonstop, you'd want just a couple seconds to breathe.
Yeah.
Thank you, Video Games, for the 100 Seems Good bits, Bub. Yeah, the prize pool will be, I'll calculate it at the end of the tournament, and yeah.
She's reminding the runners to do the cheat preventions, or like run verification. She's gonna be... Wait, am I allowed to say it or no?
I guess, if you'd like.
2R presses on WOM store, CCM door, and back up the 30-star door. I don't think either of them did at least 2 of them.
We've got some cheaters here, confirmed. Fraudulent gameplay. Everyone very upset, in panic. There is a riot outside of the GSA headquarters. Pitchforks, torches. The countdown is beginning. Game 2 coming up. Here we go. Dwhatever up 1 game.
Alright, we're back at it again. Very short break. They're already into race 2, both getting lag to skip. Already gonna be keeping themselves tied. We'll see how Island Hop goes. Remember last race, neither of them were able to pull it off.
Yeah, I'd like to see an Island Hop. That would get me. That'd get the juices flowing for me personally. Speedy stuff. They can get it.
It's actually like 2 seconds faster. Fantax figured this out. If you do bomb clip and then do kind of a movement from that area over to the part where you see them do the double wall kicks from, it'll be faster if you get Island Hop after bomb clip. So Dwhatever's got Island Hop, Sigotu has not, and that's gonna put him off to another lead.
Yeah, that's a whole stage re-enter and 1-star grab that Dwhatever has over Sigotu now.
Look at it, where Dwhatever finished bomb clip only like 5 seconds after Sigotu, but to re-enter BOB and do sky jump is probably like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's huge. It's huge. Dwhatever starting off on the right foot. Sigotu gonna have to kick it into high gear if he wants to put up a fight.
Going for ledge grab setup.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Very consistency minded.
Oh,
he's gonna miss it though.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. And Dwhatever getting it.
I didn't really see what his ledge grab looked like.
Going OG.
This is really bad. You don't want to see.
Okay, keyboard strats.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He grabs OG. I don't understand, but Sigotu's a madman.
Okay, Dwhatever might be missing a cycle here that he could have gotten, so this could be a little opportunity for Sigotu to pick it up.
What did he miss? That's interesting movement to get back on the cycle there. I wonder if the blue... Ooh, it's cooperating. I guess he doesn't need it though. Alright, so Dwhatever gonna talk to the Womp King. I think he has just enough coins. If he doesn't miss any, he'll have the... Let's see, what... 83? That he needs out of the sky.
Sounds about right. Beautiful angle. Another hot
Dwhatever, not gonna miss any, and so he'll be good to finish out the first part of Womps. Sigotu, a bit behind. I guess it's not too much right away, but it's never fun to work from behind again. Dwhatever electing to die as well. I think pretty much everyone just chosen to die after Womps.
Gotta go fast. Gotta save those frames. Dwhatever showed us that he knows exactly what he needs to do up here. Ooh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh!
The double jump.
My heart.
Unfortunate ledge grab. Ruins the time save. But that was spicy. Okay, so Dwhatever getting about a 332. Sigotu. Oh, he did the same strat!
Sigotu.
Both of them showing up today.
Yeah, really. I don't think we saw that from either of them, but that's a missed Owlus. Uh-oh.
That's gonna hurt. Okay, so you think Sigotu's 20 seconds behind, but he's also got to do sky jump later. It's not looking good.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
It's probably like a 45-second lead. Dwhatever gonna slide down. A bit embarrassing.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a poo-poo there from Dwhatever. Cleaning it up though. Wiping it clean.
This will just be probably normal cycle.
Yeah, an opportunity here for Sigotu to come back a little bit, but like you said, it's not good to have to. Oh, and missing on the elevators here, Sigotu.
It's an interesting rollout recovery. It was nice looking. Okay, so Dwhatever with double firsties as well, showing off his Dark World talents, and he's in the pipe. Both of them going to do Dark World before the slides and wing cap. It doesn't really matter, like I said before, but just preference. Definitely something you probably want to get out of the way earlier so you don't die.
Yeah, Dwhatever or Dark World definitely a bigger candidate to lose a run to. So goes the side flip into the pipe. I noticed Dwhatever goes for the turnaround jump. I think that's definitely the play.
Yeah, the side flip looks like a bit sharper, but considering all the airtime, it's probably slower. So, in the wing cap, not much to report. Got all 8 reds pretty cleanly.
Cloudy sky.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sigotu going for slides first.
Oh!
If you're one of the Nonstop runs I did, because I don't do island hop. I went to do sky jump before I did wing cap because I thought it was just okay, and I was like, all right, I can't do this anymore. So yeah, definitely Sigotu knows to get the slides and wing cap before, not making that mistake. Sigotu 12-7. Dwhatever. We'll see what he ends up with. 12.7 as well.
Answering back, clapping back. I don't know how I feel about the ground pound on that, but I guess it's not too shabby.
I think the optimal way is if you kick it into the side of the box to break it and grab the star on the way down. But I don't know.
It seems a little harder on the star boxes too. Like it seems so simple to pull that off on a metal cap or a wing cap, but
Oh, Sigotu!
What? Sigotu ground pound?
Oh
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh,
that's so unfortunate. It's the Wait, he didn't get the star either. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Yeah, just coming out of the dive, the idea is that you roll out to land under the star and then you kind of side flip from there to ledge grab the switch. But just getting that super fast rollout gonna carry him all the way over the edge. Definitely made sure to get some dust that time.
Yeah. The rollout was hot, but trying to go for a super optimal side flip right as soon as he landed, and unfortunately, no dice. Dwhatever rolling through Cool Mountain. All business. No time for chit chat unless it's with a penguin. Then he can make some room for that in his schedule. Get a star. It's a win-win. The mama gets her baby. The Dwhatever gets his star. Everybody's winning. So
We'll see
now.
We'll see if Dwhatever has the clean. Oh, he gets the first D, which will set up the triple jump wall kick immediately. That's best case scenario for sure. Remember last run he slipped around here a little bit, but he's got a super fast CC.
Yeah. Dwhatever leveling up.
Oh, he died!
No!
Okay, but at least he got the 100 coin star. It's really easy to die doing that kind of slide off before the 100 coin, like to land on the arrow. You can die there really easily and have to do the whole level over. But at least he just has to get normal. At least he just has to get normal walking spoiler.
Yeah, not the end of the world, but that's pretty big. That gives Sigotu a glimmer of hope. He's got quite a bit of work ahead of him.
Dwhatever's gonna have to watch his lives in basement as well.
Yeah, definitely want to
Sigotu misses the red.
Sigotu looking obsessed with just jumping off of levels, but catching himself there. Oh, lightning speed, but too fast. Clips through the penguin. That definitely looks faster. I like that a lot. Sigotu with the optimizations here in Nonstop 70, taking it to the next level.
I don't know if you saw Simply, but probably like last weekend, or maybe even more recently, Sigotu was on 28 pace into Tippy. It was a really insane run. He was golding like everything.
Really?
Yeah, like it just showed how much is untapped in this category still.
He definitely seems to be on the forefront of like Nonstop 70 running. Considering the strats that I've seen, he's definitely got some really optimal stuff.
Yeah, there's so many like little things that different people do that are faster. Or if you put like a collective list of all these optimizations, I'm sure you could actually save a lot of time over what is kind of like the deep.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Nonstop develops, because even the main categories, 70 star and 120 star 16, which have been around for forever, are still developing new strats, still finding ways to save time. I can't imagine Nonstop will be any different. I think the time's just going to keep getting lower. New strats are continuing to be found.
Probably. I can't wait.
When sub 20. That's what I want to know. I might be a little bit.
I don't know if that'll happen, but I think if you look at 70 star, where like 49 is considered like a really good time, but then people just kept getting lower and lower. Like I think 29 is maybe like that or even easier. We'd probably see 28 or even 27 in the future.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, 28 for sure. Like as you said, Sigotu is on pace, but 27, that would be spicy stuff. Dwhatever with a nice shifting sandland, heading over into lethal lava land. Sigotu coming in. Nice dive grab on Nips.
Dwhatever is probably going to look to get one of the, or maybe both of the two pretty easy one-ups to get in this level. You can get the one off of the like the flamethrower before going in the volcano, which is like right in your way. And when you go from reds to the big bully, there's one on the little like banked curve.
Oh, yep.
You'll know one.
Ooh, nice. Narrowly avoiding the flame.
Watch how Dwhatever does reds here. So he goes in kind of a counterclockwise motion.
That looks super fast.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And then that long jump just sets it up perfectly. Gets the one up.
That's actually a really good long jump as well. Spaces him perfectly to long jump off the edge of the star platform.
And instead of long jumping here, goes for the single jump so that he can turn around easier, get over to the bullies. Just another example. Nonstop 70, you got to think of a little bit further ahead.
Having a bit of trouble with the bullies there. Not too
getting
much.
bullied.
Recovers.
Taking them one by one.
Nice long jump off this mesh raft.
Oh,
misses the one up.
Oh,
and he burns. That's definitely not what he wanted to happen.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
like, oh, no,
the lava boost he goes for, he'll get the coins. So.
The optimizations that I've been seeing on that pole movement has been blowing my mind. That long jump is not good.
Okay.
He's gonna die again.
If you saw Dwhatever, he tried to go for this kind of wall kick setup where you wall kick off of the left wall. So go to Bernie. I'm not sure if that was intentional. It probably was not. But you can wall kick off that left wall to give yourself kind of like an upright sort of running angle, which will set you up to lane. But he kind of failed that and then just didn't set himself up right afterwards.
So Dwhatever in a scary position. 1 life this early in the run is going to probably need to make some detours for some 1-ups.
I think IRC has like 4. I mean, it depends. If you're going for lava boost, you can't really get most of them, but you can get the one at the end and the one at like the very beginning.
We'll see what
So
he
to go
opts for.
to, gonna head into the volcano, skipping the ledge grab as well, grabbing that one up, looking to be a little bit, looking to save some time over Dwhatever.
Yeah, he's looking healthy. A lot of 1-ups in his system. Well fed.
That was the ball kick I was talking about that Dwhatever didn't pull off. Just like bonked.
Yeah, that's the long jump too. Sigotu making up some really good time here on D. It was looking, you know, kind of grim for Sigotu there for a while, but has been keeping on.
But Dwhatever misses the jet stream star. That's gonna have to hurt a little bit. Second try is gonna be successful, but just a little bit more time loss that Sigotu can potentially make. Good front sub.
And so he does a quit out here, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say I saw Lunar Jump go for death here. Like if you do it right, you can just get a death instead of quitting out. Did you see that?
Like off of the sub.
Yeah, like okay, so your life drains to about half from doing this star that Sigotu's doing.
Yeah.
And then, oh wait, I guess you hit the airball. But he just took a bunch of fall damage from doing like tall jumps on the sub, and he was able to die on the sub.
Huh. I feel like that might be a lot of effort for a very small amount of time save, but it's definitely worth looking into. I know there's an alternate route where you'd enter DDD twice and you'd get Manta in chests and then die in the whirlpool. I think that's something that Cheese was doing. You can skip BBH, but then you can't do HMC later.
Oh yeah.
Or you could just do BBH and then skip like a few stars upstairs, like THIK. But I don't know what else. So go to Fire C again, looking to pull off a first D again. Like you saw the first race, he got kind of a bad long jump off of the kind of raised like walkway. But he was still able to make lava boost, but I think it's dead this time, even with that awesome strat.
That strat is so sick. I can't believe he's able to nail that consistently. Like, to get, Dwhatever missed with toss. Okay.
Unfortunate. Sigotu's still getting a good early cycle. Probably would not have been possible without the strat. Alright, so Dwhatever gonna head upstairs. 33 stars in his pocket. Sigotu, maybe like 30 behind. Definitely a close race. Or like the potential to be very close. Just one death from Dwhatever will put it neck and...
I want to say he was like a minute or more behind back in Kukul Mountain, and has since just been capitalizing everywhere he can. Dwhatever with some deaths and some the missed throw, fire seat.
I think Dwhatever's actually had to play pretty well not to like lose more time. Just to still be in a comfortable lead at this point means that the rest of his run has been pretty solid. Oh, but okay, never mind.
That did look like a bonk. He's Gucci though, pushing these boxes, breaking some boxes, getting some coins, as you do. Oh, shocking.
If you see the way he breaks the fourth box, it's pretty cool. He just like brushes the side of it. Smooth movement from Dwhatever. Taking Wet Dry World apart completely. Got some coins for no reason.
I think he did that just to prevent the lag.
Probably.
For whatever reason, the Nintendo just craps out on coins. 10 coin boxes are just too much power.
A little bit more of a comfortable elevator climb. Wasn't actually forced to do it at the very last moment.
Yeah, both players are pretty sweaty there last race, but Sigotu can also execute it just as nicely. Not having to dilly-dally, as they say.
Gets that nice brush off the fence as well. Dwhatever not dying on secrets this time. Definitely an improvement. Oh, but he doesn't get that triple jump. He's gonna have to back it up a little bit. Not too bad.
I like that backup.
Actually, yeah, that worked out pretty well for him, all things considered. Sigotu still making up a little bit of time. Oh! He missed the warp! Okay.
Yeah, flipping off.
I guess it's not that bad. You can just go pluck the piranha flower, but yeah, definitely he was trying to save time because when you get squished off of that massive jump off the mountainside, you can kind of run around into the warp, but miscalculated. Again, just flying right off the stage in TH. Sigotu hitting the Goomba, so we have to do that kind of normal triple jump back up. Very little time loss. See, this is what Dwhatever was supposed to do last time. Side flip forward the pipe and grab the star. Then ledge grab.
That was a lot. Smooth.
Sigotu walks into the warp instead of dying. Pipe sync, but two different pipes.
Yeah, one coming out, one
He
coming in.
got the mountain flip that time.
Nice movement. I like this part, flopping on down to the ledge to go to reds.
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty scary with the rollout, because like if you normal jump, you can kind of kick to correct yourself, but if you do a rollout, you better know where you're landing. Good cave once again from Dwhatever. Who grabs the one up there? I've never seen anyone get that one. Sigotu does a kick for some safety. Alright, so Dwhatever getting towed. Not too much going on. Sigotu, on the other hand, misses the red, but otherwise had a decent cave. He's definitely better at not dying. I think he's more experienced in the category. Dwhatever at 2 lives where Sigotu's on 6. Like, he definitely has plenty of room for error, whereas Dwhatever could potentially be in a situation where he has to scrounge for lives at the end of the run again. He'll probably be better off if he grabs the one up by the breeze. You could also grab that one, like, on that little ledge by the breathtaking view from Bridge Star if you go for that kind of side flip dive strat, but that's a bit weirder.
Yeah, definitely gonna pick up the one by the breeze, but will he need more than that? He'll be at 3. Oh, missing a red again.
He's gonna die in Rainbow Ride in TTC, so he doesn't need any more, but if he makes another unintentional death, that would game over him without more lives. Oh, a bonk on the side flip. A bit unfortunate, but he actually lands on that little canopy. I guess that's a nice safety.
Sigotu flipping his camera. Oh, he wanted to land on the mushroom, but accidentally Oh, okay.
Dwhatever getting tossed.
Interference.
Getting tossed. Oh, the breeze!
Breeze has got
Divine
him
intervention. Pushes Dwhatever back up to where he wants to be.
covered. And grabbing that one up. Weird situation for Sigotu. Gonna have to blast off to that shroom. That's gonna hurt him quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely not making up time over Dwhatever here. A little bit slower on rides. Oh no. Okay, he's fine.
Almost just walking off the edge there. Having a moment here in Reds.
Alright, he'll get through it. Dwhatever with the rollout. Maybe this is his intended strat to do a long jump here. Okay, that's definitely what he meant to do. I was a bit curious before, but just seeing him do it the second time. Okay, so go to with that nice side flip dive again to be a bit quicker, getting the last star. Still with 3 lives in his pocket. Not as bountiful as it was after THI, but he still got plenty. See Dwhatever once again grabbing the bully before the Reds. A bit slower than Sigotu's strat, but it's not too bad.
I actually wonder about that.
Okay, he managed to ledge grab. I thought he was going to fall off with a snowman, which would have been pretty unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty hot.
That was pretty nutty. I was for sure thinking he was gonna go in the water.
So Dwhatever heading down to second MIPS and HMC with... Actually, I didn't catch what time he exited SL at, but definitely in lead of about 30 seconds to a minute. Sigotu knocking that bully kill he was hoping for.
That red strat is interesting. It's hard for me to tell how much that actually saves. That kill, though, was really solid. And like you said, he didn't get the one he was looking for. So I'm inclined to believe that that is the strat.
Wow, maybe that was what Sigotu was trying to go for the first race. Because the way he got that side flip, just kind of going off the side from that like little snowy area, got him so much speed, he was gonna like double jump into that. That would have been interesting. Dwhatever gonna have to avoid this boulder, but he's...
Oh no!
Oh!
Okay. Playing with fire
These
here,
slopes
riding
are
the slope.
very treacherous.
Boulders in the back.
This side flip is probably harder than the box jump itself. Like, just from playing around with it. Just gotta... Okay, Dwhatever's got it the third time. Definitely Monka S.
Yeah, third time's the charm, as they say. But that will save time over Sigotu's strat. He does go through the door. Will he get the button? Not even close.
Too close. Or, you know, not enough distance. So Sigotu's gonna meet Dwhatever in HMC as Dwhatever's leaving. I'll see what time he exits course at. I guess it'll be like 25:32. Sigotu, one to get the boulders. Pretty typical.
Oh,
Definitely wants to watch out here for some unwanted
hustler.
Indiana Jones act. Once again, no luck on the switch.
Yeah, I have yet to
He's
see
not
that in a run.
cooperating today.
Alright, we are back in Rainbow Ride. So what, 40-second lead for Dwhatever?
Yeah, it looks pretty good for him. Rainbow Ride is always one of those stages where everything can just die. You know?
This is true.
Nonstop is actually, I think, like, one of the easier Rainbow Rides out there. You know, you don't have to do any, like, crazy stuff like back 2 bounce or glitchy wall kick or... I don't know. Like, basically just do normal movement. Probably the most treacherous part is up there on the cruiser with the breeze trying to get in the cannon, but I think they can manage that. Okay, Dwhatever having a bit of trouble on this long jump. You definitely want to just wait until you get on that falling block, otherwise you're going to have some weird action. Okay, triple jump dive, this is very scary. Okay, it's definitely faster, but you end up getting very close to the edge. So
Yeah,
Dwhatever feeling
that
confident in his abilities here. Gonna take the cannon shot. Laxu giving him a wide berth. Ground pounding the star. Sigotu needs to go back and tuck the bomb on.
Oh, okay. I was not aware how close that platform was. I thought the angle was not going to work out. But heading over
Going
here
for
again, I
that
think
cool triple jump here at the end.
Sigotu definitely picks up some time over Dwhatever in Rainbow Ride.
He's actually been really solid.
Ooh, nice angle from Sigotu. Straight on into the hole. And probably not.
That was a pretty...
That was a
cutting it
little
close
last
on
time,
the
too.
cannon shot.
Yeah, he was cutting super close both times.
Dwhatever with accidental ground pound.
Ooh.
Definitely not trying to risk failing the long jump on the second.
Oh no, Sigotu getting caught on the swinging pendulum. Not going to save any time with that strat.
So Dwhatever still in the driver's seat as Sigotu finishes up Rainbow Ride. Going up to stomp the Thwomp here. And that box jump
Beautiful.
is pretty nice.
Looks so good.
Falls directly onto the... Well, he accidentally dove, but it's okay.
Ooh, bonk on the wall. Little rickety movement here from Dwhatever, but still getting stars, making moves, and might close this out with a 2-0.
Yeah. Okay, Dwhatever... Okay, that's a very
Okay.
scary part of the geometry in TikTok clock. You know, once you get toward the end, like, you kind of want to relax. For those three, it's like, alright, you just gotta jump down, but, you know, those things will bite you in the butt. Dwhatever fails to triple jump, and he's gonna have to just do the standard side flips. But overall, he didn't die, which is probably all he needs right now. Gonna be going into bits with the life to spare, definitely kind of position you'd want to be in if you're Dwhatever. And Sigotu, looking pretty good in TDC so far, but Dwhatever's gonna have to make some mistakes. Oh, what's that from Sigotu? Okay, he fell too shallow. Is he alive? No, he's dead.
The
Okay.
fall of his life.
So he's got to get moving bars, which is going to be about 20 seconds. I mean, not to mention the time taken to re-enter the painting. Dwhatever in bits. So Sigotu really needs Dwhatever to mess up. It's all on him. He could take this 2-0 over Sigotu. Definitely one of the favorites for the tournament. Oh, going for
Manamo.
Manamo. What a madman.
Manamo.
Okay.
I didn't know how to pronounce that. Is it Manamo?
I've always heard it called Manamo.
Manamolus from Dwhatever. Still moving along. Not going to let it stop him. Right side moving went good last time. And here comes. And it's
Good stuff. Dwhatever looking to secure a win. Probably the biggest scalp of the tournament taken so far out of all the races we've had.
looks like he could get a PB. Okay, maybe not. No longer probably possible after a bucket on the pipe. Could have maybe landed another cheeky PB back to back in this tournament, but go to with a cheeky backflip into the hole.
Like, what a story for Dwhatever this has been. Like, just coming off him from stage arcades, no one really knew how much he was doing Nonstop, how good he would be, but he's looked very convincing in both races so far. Like, he's made himself a favorite.
Yeah, he's got the movement. You know, did really well in the 120 tournament, and looking like he's going to also be doing pretty well in this Nonstop tournament as well. 2-0 over Sigotu. Keyboard legend falling down off of the triple jump wall kick again.
Dwhatever advances to round 3. What a race. Like, I just want to say hats off to Sigotu for being behind, but always creeping up on Dwhatever, keeping him in check this whole race. You know, he never gave up. Ooh, but he misses the kick there. I think sometimes it all just falls apart in bit.
Sigotu trying to wrap it up, but it can be quite hard. Jump wall kick. There it goes.
Never really boarded that Goomba, but interesting Mario cam for that keyboard. So are we gonna get some post-game interviews from Dwhatever?
Yes. Dwhatever. Sigotu, not going to be joining us for an interview. I don't know if he doesn't have a mic or what it is, but Dwhatever is in the call. Dwhatever, congratulations. You were kind of a little nervous. You were going up against Sigotu, a pretty powerful, renowned Nonstop 70 player. How you feeling?
First of all, thank you for the congrats. I'm pretty happy. It's weird. I felt like I played really bad, but I still PB'd in the first one. And I guess Sigotu had an even more hard time in his race. Oh my god, I just saw that and dying as well.
Oh no.
Oh, poor guy.
No. Sigotu.
What really killed him in both races was Womps. He lost he didn't get IHOP either time and also lost time. So he's always playing catch up. And he was actually doing pretty well in the middle sections. You had to play well to stay ahead of him. Did you know what the kind of times were if he was on your tail?
I think he was like a minute behind in the first race at the end. That's all I know. I'm not sure either, so
Okay.
at the end, that's all I saw. So I
You
know
look
how
pretty
close it
well
was.
prepared. All your stage RTAs, you got it done.
Yeah, I think so as well. It kind of worked out. I still think that I did really silly mistakes, but yeah, it worked out still.
Yeah, a lot of the deaths in Nonstop just come out of nowhere, and it's how did that happen?
And
it's
then
not something that you'd see
sorry.
anywhere else. No, go ahead, please.
Yeah, that's true. And then when you die, you have to think about where to grab some lives as well. It's you gotta think while playing. You can't rely on muscle memory anymore. Gotta think about where you can pick up lives if you died too much. What I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job of adapting to how many lives you needed and thinking quick on your feet, picking up some quick lives. You got the one in Tiny Huge Island.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad. Yeah, GG's.
GG's. You'll be going up against the winner of J-Mail Gaming, representing Blue Esports, and Tama. How does that make you feel?
I'm actually not too sure what Tama's PB is, but I think J-Mail had a better PB until today, until I just PB'd than me. And now we're almost tied, I think, but I'm not too sure. So, no idea how good Tama is, but if I am against J-Mail, it's probably gonna be close again, close races.
J-Mail's PB on Speedrun.com is 31:57.
Oh, I actually thought he had a 31:09 or something. Oops.
Oh, maybe he does, it's just not verified, but
it's still decent. It's still pretty close to my PB, so still anything can happen.
That will be a spicy game. Well, GG's, D, thank you for joining us. Is there anything you wanted to add, Badronis, before we cut him loose?
no. Actually, no, I do want to ask, how do you think you'll do? Well, actually, sorry. Do you see yourself as a favorite for this tournament? Do you think you could win it all?
Actually, I would say yes.
Oh.
I feel like
Let's go.
the biggest threats for me were Sigo, and I just bopped him, I guess. And now the next one,
No mercy.
I think I would say Triforce is the next favorite. Either him or me. I'm not too sure how, but yeah, maybe Lunar. I don't know how much he has played though, so.
I've been seeing him grind it quite a bit. Lunar's pretty fierce gamer. A lot of passion.
It's always the thing as well with races. You can't just everything can happen, and sometimes you play really shaky in your first race too, and you just lose it. So maybe I got some more experience for that, but I have no idea.
Well, awesome stuff. Thank you, D, for the gameplay. The race was a pleasure. Badronis, it was an honor to commentate with you.
You too, Simply.
And you've got a race coming up here in about 45 minutes versus
I do.
Mr. Mustache.
Good luck, dude.
Good luck
Thanks,
with that
D.
race. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks again for the subs and the bits, as you know, all going towards helping fund the prize pool. And yeah, stick around, guys. That next race will be coming up here in about 45 minutes, and I will also be commentating that with Pity. So, keep an eye out.
Oh, wow.
Gonna be lit. So, see you soon.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Please do. Bye-bye.
Bye.